Hi everyone, welcome back to Social Studies. Yesterday we talked about the rights of being a citizen. What right was most important to you? Being a U.S. citizen, we are all born with these amazing rights that we automatically get for being a citizen here in the United States. Yesterday, you wrote in our discussion board what the most important one was to you. Think back to that. What was the most important right that you wrote? Awesome. All right. So we are moving on today to being a good citizen. We have all of these great rights that we get being a United States citizen. We also have to be good citizens. Let's talk a little bit about what that means. I'm going to read our passage here. We need good citizens for our government to work well. Citizens of the United States have rights and responsibilities. Rights are freedom that every person has. These rights are personal, political, and economic. Citizens have the responsibility to behave in certain ways. Good citizens are actively participating in their communities. So, to be a good citizen, what do you do every day that helps someone in your community, that helps your family, that just shows that you are a good citizen? Think about that for a second. If you need to pause the video, you can. Okay. So maybe one example would be after school once a week, you go and you volunteer to help clean up the outside by the road on your house. So maybe you go and pick up trash once a week. Maybe you go volunteer and you help somebody who needs help in a nursing home. Maybe you go and clean up a beach nearby you. Okay? All of these things are good things that citizens can do to actively participate in their community. Let's go ahead and take a look at responsibilities of citizens. Citizens can make a difference in their communities. Good citizens share certain basic beliefs and principles. These are considered to be basic American values. Citizens care about others, so they actively participate in their community. They protect the rights of other people. Good citizens vote, they obey laws, and they pay their taxes. They volunteer to show an interest in community affairs. They also work for the common good. They develop skills and knowledge through active participation. Good citizens contribute to the economic development of their community. They respectfully hold leaders to their word. The common good of the country depends on all citizens actively participating. Citizens have responsibilities to participate in their community, state, and national governments. This allows them to have a voice in their decisions that make their country better. So, for example, when you are old enough to do so, you should vote. You have a voice, and you are able to go cast your vote when you are at least 18 years old, and you can help give your opinions a voice. So for example, maybe there is a vote that is going to be passed that your community is going to put a new park in down the street. If you think that's a good idea for your neighborhood kids and you think that that would be a good use of taxpayer money, so remember where taxes come from, if you think that that park would be a good idea, you could go vote and say, yes, I think that park would be a great idea. If you choose not to vote, you're not going to get in trouble for that, but your voice is not being heard and you are not being an active citizen in our community. It is so important that you are given that right to vote, that you go and use it when you're able to. Also, obeying the laws. That is a huge responsibility of a citizen. If you are not following the laws, you are also not being a awesome citizen in our community. Okay, so not stealing from the stores, not doing things that are illegal. Obeying the laws every day is something that a responsible citizen does. Also, paying taxes. That's another one that allows us to actively participate in our community. Because when we pay our taxes, can we remember where taxes go towards? Where does our tax money go? If I go to Meijer and I buy something and some of that money gets put into taxes, where does that tax money go? If you said schools, police stations, and fire departments, those are all things that my tax money goes to. So as being a great citizen, I am paying my taxes, and that tax money can then be put towards important things like schools and police officers. All right. So when you are done with this, you are going to watch another video that is posted below here. If it does not work, you can go back into being a good citizen, and it will be this video right here. I can't play it because there is feedback that it sounds like it's playing twice, so I'm not going to play it within my video, but you can go back and you can watch it there, or it will be linked below. When you are done with my 2 videos, you are going to download this assignment into Notability. This will be called a Good Citizens Word Sort. You're going to look at the words here, and you're either going to retype them in this box if they're a good citizen, 1 word per box, or if it's not a good characteristic of a citizen, you're going to put it in this box here. So for example, being dishonest. Is that a good characteristic of a citizen, of a good citizen, or is that not a characteristic of a good citizen? That would not be. Okay, and it's not good to be dishonest. So I would type dishonest and put it in my box right here. Oops, there we go. And I would go through and do the rest then. So what about unfair? Is that a good characteristic of a good citizen or not a characteristic of a good citizen? That is not. So I would write unfair here. And then what about the opposite, fair? Well, if unfair is not a good characteristic, a good characteristic would be fair. So I could write fair here. You're going to go and do the rest of that for unfriendly, unreliable, peaceful, dependable, selfish, rude, trustworthy, honest, and kind. Be sure to fill out this paper all the way using your boxes here. Resubmit this into Schoology and you will turn it into Good Citizens Word Sort. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your teachers or ask somebody at home, since this is a virtual day. Ask somebody at home or ask somebody if you are at the school. There are so many people that would like to help you. Have a great day, everyone.